I'm going to play some NBA 2K23 now because I took forever to play that, to do that yard. It took forever to do that yard. I didn't want to play that yard.
Good game last night. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Like that.
Let's fucking shot it now.
I got you quiet real quick. Come on in. Time to get to work. Today, I want to focus on our shooting. We can definitely do better than we have been. Set it up and get started. Turn it up! Turn it up! Shot! Shot! You guys the ones who are going to be losing today. Who's got ball? Someone get on here! You all day. This isn't even my full repertoire.
So if you remember the liner that we made, this is kind of, these three pieces are kind of where we drew inspiration. So this is a traditional, you know, American military liner. I happened to get this vintage shopping in Japan. You could wear this in Southern California, but then add it to a parka and wear it in a really cold environment. And so this one here was another liner I found, a little bit more substantial. And so we kind of patterned off of mixing these two to create ours. Sketches and CADs and how we were playing.
We've had this one circled on our calendar for a long time. Two teams that are clicking, and Greg playing great basketball.
Oh, yeah, and I've been looking forward to this one as well. It's going to be about limiting mistakes because the way these teams are playing, they're jumping on any mistake their opponent makes.
Here's Nicholson. A nice shot by Davidson.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Zion Williamson is out there with T. Then it's Barrett, and it's Nicholson in at the one spot. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
Here's Nicholson. He kicks to Daniels. To the paint. Here's Davidson. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Davidson's got 5 points so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Halliburton. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Down low, 6 to shoot. No good off the back of the rim. And it's the Pelicans' ball. It's a three-point game. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences. And because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
Here's Mathurin after R.J. Barrett's bucket. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Pass to Davidson. Let's go. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge
Yeah,
fans
right,
for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
They grab their own miss, and it's blocked by Davidson.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Hunt. Pass to Mathurin.
You got a straight play.
Flowers, covered by Williamson. Will it go? The rebound by Davidson.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Pass to Flowers, pulls it from 20, and he drops that one in.
Derek Flowers. Is that Derek Flowers? It's Terrell Flowers. Yeah, it's Terrell. That's what I thought it was.
One way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
So it's the Pacers now, following the score by New Orleans. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Shoots from 12. Yes, that goes in. Pelicans leading by 9. Nicholson kicks to Barrett. And there's the pass to Davidson. Here is Daniels. Shoots. Again, the Pelicans score.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Halliburton outside. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Williamson, and he uses the glass on the way.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best. We're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
All right, David, thank you. Sounds like to execute the plan, Greg, they're going to have to get that good shot selection.
No doubt about it, Kevin. If you want to shoot a high percentage in this league, you have to be patient and you have to understand what quality of shots you get.
Exactly, and if it's not there for you, simply make the next pass. Keep the ball moving. Give the offense a chance to do what it's designed to do, which is produce the best shot.
You know, we are still so early, Clark, in this season, but for young teams, what's important right now? What's in front of them?
Kevin, I think a couple of things. One, to understand the effort and the attention to detail you need to bring to every performance. And then getting comfortable with each other. Getting everybody on the same page. And then defining roles. Understanding what lane you have to run in for your team as a player. I think those are critically important early in the season.
And the Pacers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Pelicans leading by 17. Here he goes. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Halliburton following the score by New Orleans.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here's Nicholson. Williamson trying to free himself up. Again, the Pelicans score.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise. And just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's Mathurin. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch for them in that game against the Nets. Over to the left wing. Connects from three-point range.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Pass to Williamson. Back to Nicholson. Here's Barrett. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
The Pelicans making a switch here.
One shot,
Ingram's
dumbass.
checked in. Pacers trail by 18. Gillespie, the pass to Flowers. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
To the inside, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Mathurin. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And Clark, Commissioner Silver noted recently, as the league moves to a more selective viewing experience, load management could hurt revenues even further.
Yeah, you know, when more fans can pay to watch individual games, it's a bit of an a la carte system. I think you need that star power every night. And even beyond that, Kevin, I think players, all players, but particularly the star players, have a responsibility to try to show up for work every single night. And that really should be the mindset. I think it goes beyond revenue. I think it's just a matter of principle. You have a job, you should be looking to perform every time you have the opportunity. I understand rest, but I think rest should probably be confined to practice, not the game. Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Takes the three, and he nails the three. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from Davidson. Davidson's got 22. Pacers trail by 19. Pass to Baker. Flowers covered by Williamson. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Gillespie. He's covered by Daniels. And it's Gillespie missing.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Oh, that's inexcusable defense. Once Williamson buries himself inside, you know he's looking for the throwdown.
Here's Mathurin to the left side wing. Flowers the pass to Mathurin. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gillespie. And it's off from three-point range. New Orleans leading by 21. Williamson, the pass to Davidson. Good work there as it goes. 24 points for him.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Passes it to Baker. Here's Gillespie. He's covered by Daniels.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Back to Baker. To halt the run. Pelicans with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
And here are the Pacers now after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Baker passes to Gillespie. Over Daniels. That's blocked by Davidson. And he recovers it. Tries again. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davidson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Barrett wide open. He fires. And another 3 for New Orleans. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Pelicans.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Newman's checked in for Indiana. And a change for the Pelicans. Peterson's checked in. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Ingram passes to Davidson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And that's now 26 points for T.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Newman. His last outing, he had 8 points. 6 on the shot clock to the right side. Here's Mathurin, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Here's Newman. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be right back after this. In the NBA, Clark, one singular talent can transform.
Can't let him get to the corner. That's what I just can't let him do.
Form a team, as we know. So if you could play with either a superstar scorer or a defensive player of the year type, which would it be?
I think I've got to go with the defender, Kevin, simply because there are a lot more guys that do scoring at a high level than do defending at a high level. And if you have an elite defensive player of the year kind of guy, he can make a huge impact on your championship chances.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. You've got Tatum. Zion Williamson is out there with T, and it's Nicholson in at the point.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And the pass to Williamson. Here's Davidson. Launches it. It's good from long range.
3 points.
Davidson's got 29.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against the Bulls was huge. He scored an amazing number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Here's Hunt, guarded by Tatum. Here's Mathurin, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mathurin's got 7 points in the game. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Pass to Flowers. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Hunt, and it's sent back by Davidson. They retain possession. And it's Mathurin missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. For New Orleans, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Baker, he's checked in for Indiana. Here's Mathurin, guarded by Tatum. Passes to Flowers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The jump hook. Here's Johnston. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The three. And good. The three-point shot good from Davidson. Davidson's got 37.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Assist goes to
New Orleans has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. And that one is hammered home.
scoring the ball. He has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Indiana's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Baker passes to Johnston. Here's Mathurin, guarded by Tatum. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead,
Hey,
Zion.
Zion.
Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Gillespie, the pass to Johnston. Here's Baker. He's covered by Davidson. Baker, no good. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Here's Davidson, and another 3 for New Orleans.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And Indiana shooting just 28%. They're offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Here's Mathurin, guarded by Tatum. They get it again, and it's blocked. Ingram outside. Davidson passes to Ingram. Another one falls for New Orleans.
You know, you look at Ingram, and he's slight of build, and some folks question whether he could be an effective inside scorer in the NBA. With every bucket like that, those questions are being answered.
Now the pass to Johnston to stop the run. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Davidson. Well, for New Orleans, shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shot so much since coming into the league.
Baker passes to Flowers. And 101 left to play in the first half. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the triple. Matherin's got 12.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter. His 3rd overall.
Daniels passes to Tatum. Fires from deep. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Indiana's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Gillespie, the pass to Mathurin. Inside, Johnston. Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing. They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
For New Orleans, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Gillespie, the pass to Johnston. Nice D from Davidson. From the arc. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break. Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from T.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The guard pair, Halliburton and Mathurin. And it's Johnston in at the 4 slot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Ingram deciding where to go with it. For the 3. Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Johnston. Here's Flowers to the wing right side. At the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. He's got 8.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
The Pelicans haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. First one falls for him. New Orleans making some changes here. Zion Williamson's checked in for Tatum. And Nicholson subbed in for Brandon Ingram. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Hunt. Barrett covering. Hunt can't get it to go. Hunt's gone. Only 1 of 7 here from the field. Davidson passes to Nicholson. Here's Williamson. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Pass to Mathurin. Here's Flowers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Third personal foul.
It's going to be on Zion Williamson. And the first one drops.
At the line for the Pacers.
So he gets them both. And so it's New Orleans with it. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And again for 3.
3 points.
Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Passes it to Mathurin. Here's Hunt. Barrett covering. Doubled by Davidson. They get the rebound. Flowers off with the layup. And Barrett has got the ball here for New Orleans. From deep. And another 3 for New Orleans.
The defense has just been unable to slow
Got 573 zip code. 573
him down. Wow, what a game.
The pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Here's Mathurin. 15 points in the game. Hunt can't get it to go.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Assisted.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Indiana moving it around. 5 on the clock. Johnston passes to Halliburton. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Halliburton's got 9 points.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk.
Oh, wait. That's who I think it is. It's his brother, Leroy.
Hawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And Indiana, another 3.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Hunt the pass to Mathurin. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For New Orleans, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Here's Williamson, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
And okay, you won't let me get to the hole this time. Zion options for the next best thing.
Pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Hunt. Here's Mathurin. Here's Johnston. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Williamson kicks to Daniels. Davidson, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something.
A lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Halliburton outside. To the middle. Here's Johnston. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
New Orleans making a switch here. Peterson's checked in. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
New Orleans has gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. To the inside. Another bucket. Wow.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Newman, the pass to Mathurin. Halliburton for 3. The Pacers getting another chance here.
Big offensive board there. They can now milk that clock a little more.
Barrett the pass to Davidson. And yep, another basket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one.
Jesus.
Here's Mathurin. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Here's Newman. He's covered by Daniels. Puts it up. Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Davidson connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Halliburton outside. With the floater. The shot comes out, and New Orleans will go the other way with it.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
And it's in there.
And this is Barrett at his best. Looking for a shot, being
Good job,
active
Barrett.
on
Offense.
offense.
RJ. RJ's a pretty good player.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Passes it to Flowers. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Smith right side. Excellent D there from Davidson. And so here is New Orleans. The pass to Barrett. Down low. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And Indiana shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Back to Halliburton. Oh, that's blocked.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Inside. Here's Nicholson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Halliburton.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle pedal to the...
Substitution on the court.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got Smith. T is out there with Tatum, and it's Hunt in at the shooting guard position. Here's Davidson. And a miss there on the triple. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Baker. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Davidson. From outside the arc. And again. And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Halliburton passes to Hunt. Over Tatum. And the shot is long. For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Pass to Smith. To the paint. Intercepted. To the middle. Here's Johnston. And they get it back.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Pass to Smith. Kicks it to Tatum. Here's Hunt. Pass to Kent. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. And it's Davidson missing. The Pacers shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. To the inside. Baker passes to Johnston. 13 feet away. That one's not going to go. And New Orleans will come the other way. Here's Hunt. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Flowers, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the Players Club.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of, and freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Took him no time at all on that one. Davidson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
The pass to Hunt. Right side, White fires from 14. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Tatum. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Davidson passes to Kent. And the layup's good off the glass.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Davidson passes to Tatum. Puts up a 3. And got it! Another basket. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Pass to Hunt. He kicks it to Butler. Over Smith. And it's Butler missing. New Orleans has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Tatum, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Flowers. White trying to get open. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Pass to White. Here's Newman. Fires at the elbow. Again, Indiana.
Mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have
it. Here's Davidson. White covering. Passes it to Smith. Tatum with it. Down low. Davidson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Personal foul.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for New Orleans. Out to the wing. Shoots from 12. White. And it's put back in by White.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
A nice shot by Davidson.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Butler against Smith. Butler passes to White. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Foul. 4th team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for Indiana, White.
And both free throws good for White. Here's Smith. The 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
For 3.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Guarded by Valanciunas. Here's Hammonds. Pelicans with the rebound. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
for New Orleans.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences. You can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for T.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
To the paint, here's Valanciunas. That one good for 2.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. There's the pass to Newman. Over Tatum. The shot by Newman, no good. Smith with it. Pass to Davidson. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
Caps and the Hurricanes playing tonight. Watch Street East, but I don't feel like watching